Hello. I have returned. Let's get the rest of this going. Switch capture? Hello, there we go. Thank you. Doing what you're supposed to do. Alrighty then. Was I done with this weapon or did I have one more quest? I got one more quest. Okie dokie. Where was I in terms of this? Pretty sure this is the only thing I need. Still need that Foes gem. Was I all good on the old farm fronts? Not fantastic, but good enough. Let's see what quests we need to do. Hello, Just Us. Welcome. Good to see ya. Oh, I completely forgot. I'm done with HR6. Oh, only HR7. The 7-star quest left to go. We got 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And then potentially any will unlock as well. Not too bad. Also, I've got this nightmare stuff to do. Dread Queen is done. Silverwind is 1 away from being done. Crystal Wind hasn't been touched. Red King is done, that's good. Thunderlords and Ogres a good chunk of the way there. Grimclaw's done, right? Yep. Hellblade is 1 away as well. Okay, so honestly pretty solid. The question is now, what do I want to try and take on by myself? Because that's, that makes things a little bit more difficult when we're doing endgame stuff. Maybe let's just try and finish off Redhelm. Or at least begin to work towards finishing off Redhelm, then do some of the earlier deviants as well. This is on-site items only, so it's the capture quests. I'm sure this will be fine. On-site items only, solo. Redhelm? With Charge Blade, a weapon I don't play much? It'll be good. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine. Hypers, yeah. Yeah, the amount of hyper quests I have left to do is painful, shall we say? Painful. Upside about being solo is I can take all of this stuff without worrying that I'm accidentally screwing someone else over. Which is nice. Max potions I cannot eat. Worth remembering. Do not eat those max potions until you have died. It's the only 2 you're gonna have. And if you eat them, you're gonna screw yourself over big time. We don't want to do that. Hi, buddy. Right. I believe I might be able to do this in this game. Yes, because I'm using guild style. Cool. I don't care what color my shield is. I can't remember what the differences are. I think red shield gives you like guard up or something. Which I'm not too fussed about because I'm rocking mostly evasion anyway in my set. I'd rather just have easier access to charged attacks. I am very worried. I don't need to do that in this game. Never mind. It's only with striker style. ally combo attacks. Oh, when you fill up, like, basically like a posture gauge on the enemy and then it does a really big attack with multiple people? Yeah. You fill up like a blue bar, right? So it looks like... Oh, okay, I do have to do that. Restores your AG? Yeah. Yep. Blue bar? Yeah. If you look on the enemies when you're attacking them, Mace, a little, like, blue bar fills up around them. Oh, no, don't worry. I'm talking about something else. Don't worry. You just mean the, like, individual character attacks, right? Like the one Iron Mask does, or Alphen does at that point, is it breaks an enemy, if I'm not mistaken. Try the controls really weird. Yeah, they're on odd buttons. I'm sure the combat feels really good once you get into the flow of it. But dodge being on R2 is a hell of a design choice. Normal attack as well, yeah. It almost feels like it's twin stick shootery, which is really weird. In control of the using R1 and R2 like that. I feel like that's a twin stick shooter thing using both the buttons on each side. I find it makes you hold the controller in a way that my brain cannot handle. Like, I can't comprehend it. Suddenly become completely unable to play any game when I'm made to hold the controller like that. 'Tis a problem. This hurts like hell, if I recall, yeah. Might change him, I might get used to it. Hopefully you'll just get used to it. You enjoyed it so far? Ow. Thank you. You loving it? Good. Good. Oh, you're that early on. Damn, I thought you were further than that. Yeah, no wonder you don't have the thing I was talking about. I thought you got further in. Like 3 hours in? Oh. Did you not play it at all yesterday? Or did you play like really the bare minimal amount yesterday? You got so distracted by GU, huh? GU really just sucked you back into a Valor Heavy Bowgun for a while. Hey! Joker's an assassin. Thanks for the follow, appreciate it. Hope you enjoy what will be a successful Deviant hunt here. I really hope so, otherwise I'm gonna be mighty upset. If I do this full ass Hazaros and don't actually win. It would be on brand, though. Bonk. He is a pain in the butt. That's the issue. This boy is annoying. Gonna quickly do this because I've got the chance to get myself red shield instead. Because it's not like I was gonna get an attack off on him there anyway. Get out the way. I should really sharpen because of that. Thank you for the perfect demonstration. I have a good amount of blue and white on this, so I should sharpen whenever I hit green, I think. Yeah, I should. As soon as I hit green, sharpen. It's the problem between switching between low rank in one game and high rank in another game. You see weapon sharpness is decreased on your screen, then look up and see you got green sharpness. You're like, oh, I'm great. Did you learn an art mid-battle? You did. Nice, yes. When you repeat certain moves certain numbers of times, it has a chance to teach you new stuff. I think. Or it just does teach you new stuff at certain thresholds. It's a very cool little system. I didn't unlock many of them, but I unlocked quite a few, like 6 or so by doing that in the time I played. Here, you figured it was all on the skill panels? Apparently not. Right, I need to get this energy blade off at some point. But he's going to be real annoying about it. Because he's real annoying. That should be good. Hopefully. Good. I'll take that. It doesn't matter that the animation didn't finish, it did the damage. It already did the important bit. Ooh, there was a guard point there. Cool. That move having a guard point on it, if you knew what you were doing, that seems like it'd be really good. I don't like the amount of health I'm on. I'm still alive. That won't hit me. Come on, buddy. Surrender. You think you could convert your save from 3DS to Switch in a snap and join you? I don't know about in a snap, but you certainly could, Dido. You have to do like a whole bunch of shenanigans for it, but that is doable, right? We were talking about it the other day. You'd have to like... You can convert a... How did it work? You can technically convert a generation save or a double cross save to a GU save. Which you could then send to your Switch. Like, it's... Komuro was theoretically working on it the other day, but it is doable. It's just a lot. A lot. Save it as if a double cross and GU, yeah. So you... Because you're on a 3DS, you can convert generation save into a double cross save. Or if you're on 3DS and you're already on Double Cross, you can convert it to GU and then send it to a Switch if you have the Switch homebrewed. Gen to Double Cross doesn't work? I thought you could do Gen to Cross to Double Cross. Oh, don't be pedantic. Try it out either way. Good luck, Sarah. Transfer a safe arm, double cross G, needs homebrew 3DS and Switch. Yes. That is the issue. Although if you already have double cross, you can just play double cross with the GU anyway, right? So if you already have double cross, it's kind of semi-unnecessary. It's probably a lot easier to just download the thing to make the crossplay work, whatever that was. Because I think you had to download a thing. Thought this was an MU, never mind. No, I'm on Switch, Seva. I'm on proper Switch. We need a cheat code, okay. I don't emulate stuff unless I have to. The only thing with 3U and 4U is that if I want to record them, I have to emulate them. Because buying a 3DS recorder at this point in time is a small country's salary. If you can even get one. And I'd rather not mess with that, to be honest. A little bit sad I died there. But I was being awkward about not healing. And running back to get healing, so I deserve it, I suppose. I just put in a cheat code on 3DS. How do you do that? Is it just like old school cheat codes where you just press buttons in a certain order and then it works? Was he in here? I heard a big stomp, but I don't know if he just went back to the area I was in. He's not in here. It says different area. Is he going up to 10? Have Psycho Serum? No, I don't. Of course I don't. What the hell is he? This way makes the most sense, I think. Yep, okay, he went that way. Hi again. Man, earplugs would be nice. Bunch talk about open up the Luma menu while software's running. Oh, right, okay. You need custom firmware still. I thought it just worked by default. I didn't realize you needed custom firmware. I thought Double Cross and GU could just play crossplay with each other through non-shenanigan means other than putting in a code. I personally wouldn't really call that a cheat code. That's more of a mod at that point, right? The same way that Citra has quote-unquote cheat codes, but they're never really cheat codes. They're kind of mods. Man, he is spamming the arm attacks at the moment. Oh man, I really thought Double Cross and GU could just play together. It's such a shame. Let's quickly... Can I... No, I can't. I don't have enough time. That's gonna chuck the increased amount into my shield, but not doable. Dude, that sounds way more annoying, though. You need to have it in a format, in a text, in a certain bit of your SD card. That sounds way more annoying than the way you do it in Citra. Which is basically just put a string of numbers in, then it works, right? That's the full thing. Nice! I hit him. I hit him in the claws as well. It's essentially the same, but on the 3DS you gotta put it in the correct location. Yeah. On Citra, all you need to know is the code itself. You don't actually have to, like, put it anywhere right, you just open the button. And you're good. If you're doing it on 3DS proper, I guess you've kind of like got to put it in the place. Before it can actually like find it. And then you open the thing and click it. This doesn't have a little handy dandy little GUI to do it for you. And this is why I don't touch stuff. It's all far too complicated. Shit. Am I dead? I'm okay. Ooh. Oh, good. I'm done. Nice. Dude, that was way easier than I thought it was going to be. I've been on this quest for 20 minutes. Nice. Most games, a bunch of codes in it, you can just automatically select and it does that. Oh, that's good. That's handy. I'm not going to get that off, though. Fucking god damn it, man. Hardest part of the quest is actually getting the bloody trap down in time before the monster leaves the area. Down you go. Sleepy time. Goodbye. Done. Oh, I need to edit that as well. While I remember, I need to add a bow to the rise options. Insect glaive and a bow. GG, thank you very much, Inferno. Welcome. Good to have you. Pretty happy with that. 22 minutes. Not too shabby. Including the double cross GU one. That was so freak. Every time you talk about that, I'm so glad I never got into modding my DS. I'm so happy I don't have to deal with this shit, man. And that I was happy with just normal ass DS. It's been much nicer for me because of it, I think. The amount of headaches I would have been insane. The Rise session was quite fun, but you gotta say you enjoyed the first ranks of Unite multi more than Rise. The hunts were at no point a threat, yeah. I have to agree. I do have to agree. You know what? I think I'd honestly rather take on the Deviants than mess with that stuff right now. Hammer is not going to do good against Azeroth or Lagombi. You know what? Why not? I haven't touched this boy. Let's give him a go. Glad to hear you enjoyed it though, Chisel. After a single day of playing Rise, I am already worried about having to kind of like temper chat a little bit to stop them just constantly trying to shit on the game. After one session, I'm already like, this is gonna be an issue, huh? This is gonna be a problem. I'm all for criticism, but people just shitting on it is not enjoyable. Especially when I'm actively trying to play it to give it another chance. People are just like, this game's shit, and I'm like, no. Let me try and have fun. But you can do much to get it. Topic will come up. I don't mind the topic of, like, debate. That's fine. The problem is people just being like, this game is bad and I don't like it. You don't like it? Fair. I think calling that game bad is, like, categorically untrue. I think it's a great game. And I know we already talked about that, so don't worry about that one. In terms of the categorically untrue bit, that's just me overemphasizing what I mean, right? I will say one thing. So far, Base Rise, man, the soundtrack is so much worse compared to Sunbreak. And that's actually a big plus for Sunbreak. Like, I'm kind of already done with the village theme a little bit. Like, it was really nice for a while. And now I'm like, give me Elgato. The music there is just cozy. The hard music's still fine, though. Vocals of torture on longer sessions, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Give me the Elgato music, because it's fantastic. I was talking to Teeny last night, after they came in from work. They were lying on the beds. And I was just picking my weapons in Rise. For like the weapons I picked that I used today, right? I was picking them yesterday. And we just had the music out loud just playing, so that both of us could listen to it. It was just enjoyable. It was just nice, you know? Thankfully, high rank is probably going to be... Low rank and high rank will probably be a relatively short time, if I had to guess. Depends how many decos I need to get. You made battle themes play in the background. That's fair. It does seem my memory of Crystal Blade is correct, by the way. His biggest problem is that he is an Urugan. Like, the deviant part of it is whatever. The issue is just, he's Crystal Blade. He's an Urugan. Which means his fight is kind of boring. Satisfying KO, it was really good. Hey, Billy. Welcome. Go on. Oh, damn it. That would have been amazing. And bonk. Get him that time? Yes. How long does it take to break his face? Is now my question. So that this HUD can go to not sucking. Since I am unable to pierce his face. Very arrogant behavior. Right here. Just chin slamming over and over again. Yep. And leaves. Doesn't elaborate. Thank you, Urigan. Quick question, if your Switch battery is dead, how long does it take for anything to appear on the display once you plug it in? No idea. I don't think my Switch battery has ever died. I do know there is an issue with that though, right? Where if you have your Joy-Cons plugged in, they can eat the charge for a while. Was some weird problem like that? Probably in standy mode. Fair enough. Haven't touched for a long time. "10 minutes to get it back? That's wild. Well, thank you, Urigan. There's the chin break. Plugged it in, but there's no response. Do you have your Joy-Cons attached, Chisel? Because if you do, try, like, taking the Joy-Cons off and then plugging it back on. And then leaving it for a little bit. Like 5 minutes or something. If only he could be crystal dead. Yep. But they can leak battery to such a great extent that I think sometimes, I've heard this, but I don't know if it's true, it can stop your Switch from ever turning back on. Because the Joy-Cons just keep nicking the charge constantly. And they don't ever let the Switch charge when it's out of battery, they just keep taking it. Which is the wildest shit. So I assume that might just be a massive design flaw with some of the early ones or something. But I do remember that being a thing. Way long ago. as well. Yeah. I remember people saying, like, their Switch actively wouldn't charge when they had it on charge and stuff like that. So the Joy-Cons were trying to take all of the charge. Nice chisel. Oh yeah. Get your friends with his damaged Switch who disconnects his Joy-Con, see if it helps. Hopefully it does. Hey, I actually hit it all. Nice. I can't have things left not in charge, man. It freaks me out. Like, they have to be on charge if I'm leaving them. The only thing I don't do that for is stuff where I'm literally never going to use it again, like my 3DS. I'm probably never going to use my 3DS again. So it just sits there. It's also not good to keep it on charge all the time. I mean, if it never comes off charge, does it matter though? I literally have never used my Switch in portable mode since I got the capture card. Don't do that for your phone. I don't do it for my phone, but that's because I use my phone more. Like, I might use my Switch once or twice a week, right? I use my phone every day. Because it's my alarm clock. History of phone batteries in the last 2 hours at 100%. That's crazy. Come on, Luck, enjoy. Man, these hunts take a while. Sometimes. I just don't want to deal with it. Please. Good old solo hunting hub. Late game hub. Your options are multi-monsters, hyper hunts, multi-hyper hunts, or deviants. Say goodbye to all of your time. That's why people like Dustin, who have soloed this game in its entirety, baffle me. Because I soloed Generations, a good chunk of it, and I didn't do it in its entirety. Like, I had a friend to play with for quite a lot of it. So I only really had to do, like, the Deviants solo, and not even all of them, and that was heartbreaking. And that was just generations. Not even GU. Scary stuff, man. That's it. Oh, I should sharpen. I'm on weights. Get up to that juicy white sharpness modifier. Good stuff. He is exhausted again. That's how much I've hit him. In the goddamn face. This is hammer. It's not even meant to be the exhaust weapon. It does a bit, but hunting horn's the one that exhausts. And bonk. Actually, I think Sword and Shield might be the best at it in this game. Hilariously. The never-ending Urigan, yeah. I mean, the quest hasn't even been going on overly long yet. Like, we're only at... what? 17 minutes? The problem is with Urigan that his fight is so monotonous that it feels like it takes longer than it actually does. Red Helm's obviously going to be a lot weaker health-wise than Urigan is right there. Not comparable monsters. And it's a lot further in its quest line, so you'd expect it to have a little bit more health, but... Arzuros didn't die until like the 22-minute mark. As opposed to this one. So if this died around the same point, I'd say that's pretty fair. How far am I in Red Helm? I did, I think either 7 or 8 just now. The switch is turned off, you plug it in, doesn't it show a battery symbol how much it's charged? Yes. If it's turned off, it does. What, Gyarados? Hell now, no side of life? No. No. He was rolling funny? Oh, was he? I haven't really been watching him that much, to be honest. I've already 100% on all village stuff. I haven't done the G rank village quest, but all of the high rank village stuff is done. Yeah. Because there's all of the advanced quests in high rank village are actually G rank difficulty. So I haven't done those. Other than those, village is complete. I traded with him there. Nice. Because some of those quests are particularly nasty. I think the very final one is the Fated 4 and the Valstrax. And they're all G rank before you have G rank gear if you just do the hub. I don't think that'd even be possible, unless you were disgustingly good at the game. And you had, like, the most meta riff sets, which I do not. Should you do all the village quests first before the hub? Personal preference. Gyarados, up to you. I think it's good to at least do the low rank quest before the low rank hub. And then the high rank quest before high rank hub. just to make hub a little bit easier. Lowering village, lowering hub, hiring village, hiring. Yep. That's what I do. Except I do G rank hub, then G rank village. I flipped the last one, basically. If the game has any advanced quests. The hype is in, Furious Redragon Sanctuary, same time into Shikuru, discourage you forever. You know, Billy, that's fair. I don't blame you. That quest is rough. Honestly, Rajang does most of the work in that quest into killing Zenogre. It's insane how much damage he actually does to him. A YouTube 1 minute timer for smoke bombs. Oh, I just let Rajang beat the shit out of Zenogre. That's always been my go-to strategy for that quest. Sneak a few hits in where I can here and there, but then dual blades, so it's kind of easier for me, right? Eight personal traumas for Zenogre? What do you mean? So he's injured. He's a bit tanky. The Apex emergency quest? I mean, that's on you. At that point, you are bringing that upon yourself. To be fair. Don't say it like that. I mean, it kind of is, though. Those quests are literally only there because people were like, man, the game's too easy, so they basically went, well, fuck you then, and put those quests in. So we took a little bit longer. Crystalbeard 1 takes a little bit longer than Red Helm, like 7. I'd say that's pretty fair, right? Urugan is a harder to kill monster, he's got more health, he has worse hit zones. He also does a lot more time wasting stuff. Azeroth is fairly early game. 3 of those quests are low rank. So really it's the equivalent of like Azeroth 4 or something. It's fine. He's a lot more mobile, right? Zenogre. Thunderlord Zenogre's a lot scarier than the other deviants. Enjoy the light, Chisel. Fingers crossed for your Switch. Reading from this quest at least, yeah. Only 9 more to go, Crystal Beards. It'll be fine. It's starting to rock back and forth. It'll be fine. Right, what's a normal quest that I can use hammer on then? I feel fine using hammer on. Not that one. That doesn't seem too bad. I want to look for that one, Chisel. antidotes. I think that's all. We're actually working on a deviant-only gear character that starts in higher rank, though, not going through 2 ranks naked and farming low-rank deviant naked. Why would you do that to yourself, Billy? Why would you do that to yourself? Deviant only. The worst stuff in the entire game to farm. Is this the one with the... I don't think it is, right? It is. Cool. Is this here right off the get-go? It is. Let's see if we can get both of them over here and then slap them with the drag. It was a fun idea at first. It's a fun idea in theory. In practice, it sounds disastrous. No, he jumped out of the way. It's alright, he interrupted me. I'm just gonna do it and hope it hits both. It did. I don't think it hit Tigrex, actually. I think he went underneath it. Realizing 3 deviant quests to upgrade each armor 1 level. That doesn't even include deviant weapons. Yep. Precisely. And you get the same music the whole time. All the way until you get to Diablos in G rank. Once you've killed every other deviant at G rank once. Go for Garuga first, because I'm pretty sure Tiggy didn't get hit by the drag. And it's probably got less health. No. Deviant, if you want Ingle, I understand your dreams. God, this game. GU must be the best Monster Hunter game where I can't recommend not playing all of it enough. The effect spectacle didn't allow you to. That sounds about right. I'm pretty sure he would have flinched and enraged the same way Garuga did if he got hit. What? It's gonna hit me. That's gonna hit me again. This Garuga has half health, by the way. This is what I get for being spoiled with GU until this point. Having multiplayer every week. I've gone soft. Good job, Tiggy. Straight in his head. Garuga was probably the bad idea to kill first, by the way. Because he just has, like, no openings. Compared to Tiggy. Like, he's got openings, it's just... Tiggy has an opening after like every single time he flinches. Even slightly. Hey, Mr. Madness. So far, they've been a test of my skill. And patience, the Crystal Bin one. That one was more patience than it was skill. I am not having a good time in this corner. Also, back up here again, even though I just left here. Good job, Tiggy. Jesus Christ, dude. Tiggy! Calm down for 1 second of your crack-addled life. Christ. Oi, oi, oi. These two in an arena together is very apt, by the way. I don't even have time to heal. There we go. Exploding a little, just a little bit, yeah. Just a tad. I think he might have just got hungry, though. Which should mean he's probably about to become paralyzed. No, the paralysis meat ran out. It's alright, just deal good damage to Garuga. Keep taunting, Tiggy. Good job, buddy. Hey, Hamburger, welcome. Re is very appropriate right now. To be honest. Good. I thought he was eating the meat, but he's just taunting on top of it. No, Tiggy! Go and eat, you dum-dum. What are you doing? Like he just broke out of tiredness. He did. Wait, did he eat it? And just... did I not notice him getting paralyzed somehow? It's fine, I just wanted the SP mode from that, to be honest. The amount I'm having to heal, having the quicker healing is going to be beneficial. That should be one. I could pop another one there, in fact. They both went for tie. Also, see you, buddy. You are so dead. Garuga is such an annoying monster before 5th gen. The amount of insta stuff it has is ludicrous. You gotta be injured or something, right? With the Dragonator as well. Chucked on top, damage-wise. I should have messed him up. Hey, Blaziken. Thanks for the follow. I hope you enjoy chaos. Because that's at least what you're getting for a little bit here. Welcome. Good to have you. Oh, shit. I didn't climb up the thing. I'm dead. Yep. My stamina ran out because I didn't climb up the vine. Ah. That's such a bummer. I had Moxie, though. Well, not Moxie, sorry, but Foodie. That's good. I'm gonna take this chance to sharpen outside of that hellhole. And then I'll run back in there. Even if I have one tap sharpens, I do not want to sharpen it here. Thank you, Garuga, for dodging the second I did something. This is a big-ass stingy, by the way. Bonk isn't helping me right now, unfortunately. The KOs have been non-existent because of what I'm having to deal with. Is this back up? No. I think it actually tells me in this game, so. As long as that does indeed come back up. Oh, is he injured or does he just have a head just break? I think he's injured. Call a bonk, but not fatiguey. It would be amusing if it wasn't so painful. Please, Garuga. Oh my god, just put your weapon away. I'm gonna be stunned after this. They literally chain hit me so perfectly there, I didn't even have a chance to recover stamina. That's how filthy this quest is. Go. Please, go. Garuga hit me out of the stun. I'm amazed Garuga didn't hit me into another stun. With the amount I was hit there. Yeah, Garuga's nearly dead. That was an instant rage. Nope. Gonna try and abuse this arena layout as much as I can. No turf war soon, I wish. Syphilis. Good to see you, welcome. Please come back. Oh, Dragonator, I need you. Flinch. Garuga is nearly dead. This is my only tiny bit of joy in this world. Garuga will die soon. If I don't die twice more. Dragonite is only one time use in Recaller, if you recall. Oh, God. Okay. Yep, nice. There's the limp. Get up the freaking thing. It was close, but I'm alive. Garuga's angry again. Coolster, how you crone? How you doing? How am I doing? How do you think? Look at the quest. Bearer of toilets. How are you? Are you having a good time? It went well? Ayy. Tiggy is tired again. There may be some respite in this world after all. Okay. Now it's just kill Tiggy without dying twice. Be glad this is your new quest with tired and stuff instead of a Freedom Unite one. Oh, for Christ's sake. I finally got a chance to do something and he insta-enrages. You having the goodest of times? Hell yeah. Glad to hear it. How's Lugia? Imagine poor Lugia's exhausted. Shirt alright, you guess? Okay. Your friend having a good time as well? Just some dude? Oh no. Bunch of peeps with stupid traditions, yeah. Quote unquote stupid traditions. I imagine Lugia is very, very tired. Fredo's also having fun? Hell yeah. Good. You did cool Polaroids? Yo, that's amazing. That's really cool. I'm a fan of that. For those in a picture frame? Oh, absolutely. Balls. Why do you do this to me? Fuck. I'm glad you're having a good time. Gonna go, yep. Enjoy. Right, come on. Come on. Fuck. I want to kill you, Diggy. I demand death. He shares the sentiment, yeah. Fair. It explains why he's so goddamn angry. so bad with hammer. Man, I'm so bad at this game. What's going on? That's why I bring combinables, man. I'm gonna need them. Just a normal Tiggy quest that shouldn't be that hard at this point. He's not even super low health yet, because he would have been enraged already. He was. I didn't mean to charge that far. He's tired. I think? Yeah. Oh, damn it. I'm not hitting him consistently enough. There we go. For the KO. Oh, I let it charge too long. He will definitely be enraged when his tire ends. There's no way. I haven't already done enough damage. So hopefully, I just do enough while he's like this to kill him. That's the perfect result. It's also unlikely. Fuck. You know, it's really nice when you can just hit the tail of a monster. And not have to worry about going for the most dangerous spot the whole time. There we go. I don't think I should have got that roll, personally, but hey. I think I rolled too late. I should have been hit. The game's gonna give it to me, I'll take it. Hi, please don't kill me. Oof. Go. It's tail. Oh man, I'm just making a whole bunch of mistakes. Come on. What are you doing, man? I don't like fighting Tiggy with hammer. Is he right? Does he get enraged? No! Of course he wasn't hit by the drag, was he? So I'm essentially just fighting a full-ass 70% health Tiggy. That Garuga did a tiny bit of damage to. That was greedy, but you know what? I appreciate myself trying. Whoops. That's what I wanted to do. Okay. Bonk. Bonk. Sometimes these games have really good hitboxes. That was one of those times. should be fine. He spins so far. This Tiggy has lasted a long. Not angry anymore, which will provide us with some useful information right here. Is it a one-hit anger? Whee! That was a hit, so no. Let me sharpen. Oh yeah. It's the early game of Rise, man. I look up, I see I've got green sharpness, I'm like, oh yeah, cool. That's good. My max is only white. I don't have much of it, so it's essentially blue. That's pretty good. Okay. That's pretty good. Is that a noticeable difference? Oh, absolutely. Usually, as long as I can pierce, I don't really care. I always forget that there's damage modifiers. I'm too busy going, can I hit it? Yeah, that's good enough. Playing Free to Be Night again certainly hasn't helped that aspect of my existence. I couldn't have been on green that long because my bar of green isn't really that long, right? It's not like I could have been on green forever. Good job, Ty, by the way. Sharpening was all it took. Yeah, definitely. Ignore the fact I barely hit him after I sharpened. It was the sharpening. Nice, the thing Luigi I put in the Discord with the smashed up porcelain. That's really cool. That's really good. Okay. That's hammer done, at least. Great swords from N10. I only got a few more left in this, the following weekend one. There's only 6 more left in here, so shouldn't take too much longer to get through them. I am playing by myself, so I can use Ground Slash, which is bloody marvelous. I will use Moonbreaker, even though it's not that good. I like it. I like it, and that's all that matters. God damn it. It's fun. Okay, next. Next. Do I take on Azeros? Red Helm 8. I definitely don't want to do Crystal Beard. Deadeye would be interesting. I think let's try and get Azeros complete, and then we'll start working on completing Lagombi. And we'll throw in other random deviants here and there all over the place. Just because I can. Antidotes. Don't bring the deviant armor set. I don't need antidotes because we're doing Azeros. I should be good. believe. I have not eaten. That would have been bad. That would have been the end of me. Foodie is amazing if I can get it. Thank you, game. Insomniac's irrelevant because I never sleep in camp anyway. Hills, nice. Is this the quest where the gimmick is that you can't die? Oh, there's an Arzuros. This is an ogre in there. Cool. Fantastic. Oh, of course. The old Arzuros / Zenoga quest. Why? Why do you do this, GU? Why do you hate us so? Wow, he really just pieced out from that one, huh? You know, Greysword might be kind of a bad shout here. I'm going to be doing exclusively unsheathing attacks for the rest of my life. What's the quest target? Just to kill Arzuros. Zenoga's just here for funsies. Here's the subquest, though. Yeah, just to hunt Redhound. But I didn't look at the subquest to know there was going to be a freaking Zenoga here. Free quest? Otherwise I would have brought some flash bombs. Cool. That's really nice. Hopefully it gives me an opening, though I don't know if it will. I think this... Oh, no. I think this might be quicker just to kill Arzuros. Because I imagine Zenoga's going to have a buttload of health on this quest. As most monsters tend to when they get put on Deviant quests. Feels like their health gets boosted, right? Halugi has a little frame where people write their name on little wooden hearts when you put them. It's like a nice picture frame. Can you put Huggy on a heart? Of course. I mean, you can put Kyle if you want. I welcome that wholeheartedly. As it were. Accidental pun. My bad. I apologize for that. Okay, I can't hit his claws where I bounce. Ooh. I'm dead. This is going to be problematic. Can Zenoga do enough damage to kill Arzuros? Probably not. I probably do actually need to do something here. Hi. I kind of feel like keeping you out of armor mode might be a good idea, though. Or charged up, I should say. I was hoping that might just break one of his parts. and instantly knock him out. It was foolish, but I was hoping. A man can dream. Nope. This became a lot more relentless aggression when Zenogre got involved properly. Well, that sucks. Go, please, let me get this off. Nice. Hell yeah. Look at him. He's so angry at me. The anger at Azeros is his fault. What situation could have possibly arise to get these two in the same place at the same time, man? What the hell happened? The guild's what happened, probably. The fuckers. I can't even hit this Zenogre. I should have rang Adept, I think. That's okay. Stamina's slowly coming back. Right, pop a heal. Cheeky little heal. Ooh, bro. Thank you, Evasion +2. You are my friend. I need to knock Zenogre out of charge, or I'm not going to do anything here. Just killing Zenogre might genuinely be an option that I have to take. Because he is so constantly aggressive on top of me, I literally don't get a chance to attack Red Helm. And Red Helm's thankfully slow enough that it gives me chances to attack Zenogre, right? I can probably just knock him out of lightning mode. Though then I do lose my chance to do good damage to him, to kill him. I think I hit Azeros. That roll didn't work, huh? Woof. Hey. Roll it! Thank you! Evasion's the best thing that ever freaking happened. I'm dead. I'm somehow not. That's a max right there. Well, I got the chance. Azeroth is tanking Zenogre's damage, at least. Right, that's him out of that for a little bit. He's also immediately tired. Do I try and kill the Zenogre, man? I got to, right? That's just gonna keep happening over and over and over again. It's not gonna be as easy as just killing a Zenogre, though. Fuck you, Azeroth! I can't do damage to either of them. Great Sword was not a good idea for this quest. Oh, fuck. Well, at least Guild Great Sword was not a good idea for this quest. No idea where Azeroth is. Is Azeroth hungry? Is that what's happening over there? Potentially? That's good damage, at least. No. Good. I don't know if he would have charged up there, but that's really nice to at least help for a little bit. God, freaking missed, man. I get one opportunity like every 20 seconds on this quest and I missed. No! I was really hoping I might be able to have cut his tail just as that happened. And it would have either stopped him or immediately knocked him out. I haven't hit his tail enough for that, though. I can't remember. I think a tail cut always knocks him out, but it might not. Go. Bonk. Straight at his head. That's what we like. That's what we like. And room. 1, 2, 3. It did hit. Now Zenogre's angry. Which doesn't make stuff better. The biggest problem for me on this quest is how much easier it is to hit Zenogre than it is to hit Azeroth. He's standing still for a moment, so I am absolutely going to take that chance to do a little bit of damage to the actual quest target. can't pop another max, unfortunately. Yeah. Go after him. Go after Ty. Thank you, Ty. You provided me a extremely important opportunity to heal. Good job, buddy, as well. You got the part break. Yes! Good hits. Don't do it, Azeroth. You! Dick. I genuinely am not sure who hit me. Oh, I got stunned. Probably Azeroth then. That's it, right? No. They somehow manipulated each other's hitboxes out of my way. I'm gonna get stunned again, because that move guaranteed stuns you. How am I still alive? Nice, dodged. I didn't dodge it, it just didn't hit me. You don't get to say dodged when you stood still. That's it. Good. You know, it sucks that he's angry, but that means I'm doing damage to him. Please don't hit me. Of course it did. Azeroth would have hit me anyway. I need to stop trying to go for level 3s. It's just not going to happen. It's just naivete to think it will. Oh no. No, the Azeroth bat! What a horribly timed stun. Or, tremor, sorry. I hate that that move hits you like that. Genuinely infuriating. Ugh. I'm gonna lose this quest. I'm gonna freaking time out, dude. I'm not doing shit. What am I meant to do? What am I meant to do? Oh yeah, just pop that. It's good. I feel like I can't kill Zenoga because killing Zenoga is going to take too much time with the fact that I barely get to land any hits on him. So that's not an option. I can't kill Azeroth because Zenoga's constantly on my ass. I can't even knock him out of charge consistently. They're not going to do enough damage to each other to win the quest. the smoke. I don't think having all of the smoke bombs would give me enough time to kill Azeroth. It only lasted like, what, 2 minutes each? If that. One minute? Yeah, 10 minutes is not enough. A minute will help, but I can't. I don't want my eyes in pain for 10 minutes. Oh, there's an ogre. Don't have 10 minutes to be enough. No, Red Helm spots you the second you get in. Well, at least he spotted me the second I went in. So it'd have to be Red Helm. There's some damn good dodges in here, but it's just not enough. I think I might have reached the limit of what I can do with Greatsword without focus. At this point, to be honest. The Ogre head is broken. I think he's full broken? I've nearly killed Zenoga, who, by the way, probably respawns. You know what? I hit Azeroth, that's fine. It was nice having him unenraged, but hey. He's gonna die eventually. I only have one cart left. If Sonoga gets charged up again, I think I'm done, right? Which is right now. Because he did 3 moves in a row, all of which allowed him to charge. Jesus Christ. I think that's the quest lost. I don't think I can come back from that. Especially not when Azeroth can literally just run in a straight fucking line and it's an attack. Azeroth! Fuck that, man. Jesus Christ. Runs in a line twice, and I get stunned because of it. That is infuriating. I think I might just be at the end of what I can do with Greatsword without focus, and I can't slot it in because high rank sucks ass in this game. Free slots on a full ass armor set. Free slots. In high rank. Oh. That's G rank armor. That's G rank armor and it only had one slot on it. Excuse me? Cool. Tigrex helm, 1 up. Nice. I mean, full deviant armor, I'd still have the exact same problem though, right? Yep. How are you meant to build sets? Man, I don't understand. Do I have a deco that's got like actual levels of focus on it? I've got sheathing +6. That could be helpful. It's got 3 slots. I need one that's got fast charge, otherwise it cannot happen. So. Fast charge 4 and a 1 slot. Fast charge 5, 6, 7. Not enough. Does Adept even help? To be honest. I don't know if this even helps. Solo GE, yeah. Hi, Sagado. You're surprised? Lugia and Crone are both away. So neither of them can join in. Mace is currently distracted by Friends / Tales of Arise. That's all your usual suspects, other than Zale, who I believe is currently consumed by the world of TTRPGs. Dawn hasn't shown up. I don't know where Dawn is. Dustin is playing on Dustin's stream. MHGU on Switch. It's fair. It's fair. A lot of people don't, it seems. Come here, you prick. Revenge will be mine. You could join for hiring stuff? Yeah, but you're, like, tired, Combo. You're always tired. You should relax. You shouldn't join out of, like, obligation. You should join because you want to. he spots you from so far away, huh? How does this look in this game? Oh my god. It's not as bad as it is in some other games. At least. I hate this. I'm cheapening myself for this. I hate it. I can't even dodge him. Don't remember how to use GU weapons anymore. Same, apparently. Which is worrying, because I've been playing it for the last while. Oh, well, there goes my ability to throw down a smoke bomb. Yep. Well, that lasted long. The smoke. Bro. Not that it helped at all. Honestly. Adept is fine. I don't even think Adept Greatsword's that good from my memory of what people were saying about it. High rank Comrade, that's so. Welcome back, Dawn. Horribly. It's going horribly. It's not even gonna work. Fuck. That's gonna hit me. Unfortunately. Thankfully it didn't, but... I was trying to be fancy. Also, that was a terrible roll. This is the problem with Adept. Nope. It's not fun, man. Oh. Sure. Why not? I had to roll then because I couldn't have held it any longer. Can't do anything with that one. God damn it, man. Cease your behavior. Going for tie there. I should be able to get another one off. But if Arzuros hits me, it's not worth it. Thankfully, Zenoga did. Nope. Of course. What a time. Fuck it, just go for it, dude. This is so painful. Thankfully there's free rations, so we don't waste those at least. Still sharpen. Because why not? Problem is I genuinely don't even know if I've hit the Arzuros that much. Compared to the time before, right? I have no idea. Is the word graphic in the meaning of explicit, disturbing, appalling a British thing? Is that English maintain? It's meaning I have no idea what you're talking about. It does mean that in British English, at least. If you say like graphic violence, that would mean that there is, you know, very visually on show and something that would be disturbing. So yeah, quite possibly, Vumbler. But it gets used in British English, at least. In that way. I'm pretty sure it's an all-language thing, though. Like, it's just not all language, but all English. This guy cannot exhaust when he's in charge mode, huh? Something I did not know about Zenoga. Until this quest. And I am rapidly coming to hate. About Zenoga in this quest. Go. Pretty sure. Fair enough. stunned. I literally just took damage because Azura stood up. I can't heal on this quest. For Christ's sake! Can I go back to the world randomizer? Where life is fun and enjoyable. And the only pain I cause is for myself, not wanting to farm. I don't want GU to make me sad anymore. Oh, yay. One Suno really isn't built for two monsters at the same time. I don't... Two monsters at the same time isn't necessarily a problem, in my opinion. It's that Zenoga literally doesn't tire if he's in his charged up state. He just attacks forever. He never gets tired. He's either angry or normal. It's like fighting a hyper monster. If he genuinely just didn't do that one little thing, this quest would be so much easier. Because you could just wait until he gets tired. But because you can't do that, this quest becomes a fucking nightmare. Also, Azurus can swing long enough that you stay sitting down and you get up and he hits you again. Red Helm having no good raw hit zones? I don't know about that. I think Greatsword's just shit for this quest as well, which doesn't help. Gets to charge up. I can't do anything about it. And now I have to deal with a permanently enraged Zenoga again. And in the downtime, I dealt 0 damage to Azurus. Because I didn't manage to hit him. Not feeling like adapting that one? Okay. Sure. Good seeing me. Welcome. The GU. The game which everyone loves, and I still cannot fathom why the fuck they do. I'm a little bit annoyed, I apologize. But that is a true statement at this point in time. high rank meat. That's it. The idea was to try and do it with stuff that was available at the time. So high rank equipment, weapons and armor. Because that's what you'd be able to get at this point in time. What rank is deviant? Depends what rank your deviant is. If it's a G rank only deviant, then it's G rank. If it's a deviant that's not G rank, then if it's level 10 and below, it's fine. Arrogant one's high rank. Thanks, Adept. I'm glad you exist. You're welcome, Lucio. I hope you have a good day. Thank Crone. It was a very good idea. Exhausted, but it's over soon, yeah. Same, dude. Fucking same. I'm gonna do that later. Since Dawn's here now, I'm not gonna make Dawn sit through that as well. Let's switch to Longsword. Eight-hour today, meet. Normal stream time length. I'm not going to answer you right now, Divine Judgment. Not because I can't answer you, but because I don't want to give you an unfair answer because I am actively angry at this game at the moment in time. I will let someone else in chat answer that for you. Hello to them as well. What did GU do? Exist, Lugia. That's what it did. The latter parts of this game are just flat out not fun to play. In my opinion. Gameplay-wise? Oh, gameplay, you can't compare the two. It's completely different. So over soon, we'll survive. Yeah, and then I gotta play more GU tomorrow. And the week after. And the week after that. You only have to deal with this for 2 days. I have to play GU until I've completed the good thing. If you're gonna say Freedom Unite, Sagando, I will stab myself with nail scissors at this current moment in time. If I have to play that game anymore. How do you know? Frontier would be a welcome relief at this point in time. Honestly? quality of life isn't true quality of life as gameplay changes. No, there is some quality of life, to be fair, Meat. Wish listing, able to backtrack weapons easily, at least a few levels. Being able to visually look at your armor sets in consistent ways while creating an armor set. Like previewing armor. That stuff is quality of life. Usually the big one people mean is like potions and stuff, yeah, but I think all of that stuff in the menu is quality of life. I wouldn't argue that's gameplay difference. Oh, I got hit by that. Radial menu as well, I would say, is quality of life. That might be gameplay depending on what you want to say. But you got the big uns, right? What happened to make you wish for Frontier? Red Helm 8. Where your quest is to kill a Red Helm. And for some reason they put a Zenoga in the arena as well. And it's a single arena. And Zenoga, when he enrages, goes into his charge state, literally doesn't exhaust. Is something I found out today. And I was all alone. So I was attempting it completely solo. At this point, that quest has me so annoyed. I'm not gonna do it in multiplayer. I'm gonna do it in solo with Adept Dual Blades, because I'm fucking angry. The late game balancing in Generations and Generation Ultimate is so terrible. Because I feel like you have to resort to using Adept. And I really, really dislike that. Clavernous Ultimate Home Clavernous. Yep. You're not wrong, Gongler. You're not wrong. It's to exaggerate. People commonly put camp restocking as quality of life. Yeah, that one's a weird one. I don't know what that would count as, personally. I would argue that is gameplay change as well. How the SP art work? When you pop the SP art, it makes it so that your art takes longer to fill, but it gives everyone SP buff. SP buff for different weapons does, or different styles does different things. Guild, it gives you speed eating. Every game's a cakewalk in multiplayer, Meat. So, even GU's a cakewalk in multiplayer. So you can't really use that to judge. Guild has speed eating. I don't know what Valor and Alchemy have. Adept, I think, has less stamina costs, so does Aerial. Striker makes it so your arts automatically charge themselves for a brief while. For a short period of time, they will just recharge on their own. Alchemy actually depends on what level of SP you have, because Alchemy is weird. So, yeah. I think you can get, like, stamina regeneration, health regeneration, and Mind's Eye with Alchemy. And they last longer. And Alchemy can have 2 SP arts. Best late game? I really don't know, to be honest with me. Because I don't know what counts as good balancing for Monster Hunter. Like hyper monsters? Maybe? For you has good multiplayer difficulty. For you's fun. But late game for you is just destruction. Like you'll kill Apex monsters, which are the hardest monsters to kill in that game in 5 minutes easy. If you've got a good team. We did a TO in about 4 minutes on stream the other day when we played it for a little bit. Just wasn't even difficult. Barely got to move. Just flinched and paralyzed, KO'd the whole time. I hate the deviants. I never want to see a deviant again in my entire life. Normal hub press monsters referred to as squishy in 4U? That might be true. I think 4U is perhaps one of the best games to play solo, in my opinion. From someone who likes the solo stuff a lot. 4U feels like the most reasonable one to play by yourself. So it would make sense if the hub monsters would be considered squishy by a lot of people. Because that would make it more reasonable to do solo. Please hit. Good. That was for Enemy Night multiplayer. It's still Freedom Unite. Well, you see, me, the thing with Freedom Unite, right? Freedom Unite multi has this fun little thing where if you're in the hub quests, it just decides it wants to give the monster like 50% more damage. So that's enjoyable. That's not even a multiplayer thing, that's just a hub thing. They just hit a shit ton harder than they would do in the same rank in the... village. For no reason. Freedom Unite has really bad multiplayer scaling, in my opinion. Not in terms of like the multiplayer itself, but in terms of the multiplayer progression. That's what I want to say. Really bad multiplayer progression. The scaling's fine, right? 2 people takes about 20 minutes on a quest. That's probably about perfect. 4 people will demolish something because they always will. Game's just not built for it. Yeah. I don't know. To be honest, I just want to play Free You for You in World at the moment. I don't want to play any other Monster Hunter games. I've had enough of all the random BS that's in the other Monster Hunter games. Try? I'm not playing Try. I decided that the other day. Fuck playing Try, man. I'm not gonna have fun with it. So I'm just not gonna play it. Because all I'm gonna do is not have fun and then say bad stuff about it. And then the same thing that's gonna happen as has happened with so many things at this point. I just end up upsetting all of the people that who wanted me to play it in the first place because I don't think good of it. No dual blades? It's not just no dual blades. Half the weapons aren't there. The multiplayer seems like a fucking nightmare. Not fun, just absolute boring mess of a nightmare where you just grind a whole bunch to unlock quest tiers. It did, Mace, yeah. It seems to have worse RNG than Free U does. It goes back to Freedom Unite RNG. Which I don't want to deal with. I'm not going to have the nostalgia that everyone else has for Lock-Like. So that's not going to do anything for me the same way it does for other people. I think while the cave mechanic is conceptually cool, it's more annoying than it is nice. So I don't really want to deal with that. The dark caves. There's only 20 large monsters, like, why not just play Free You? Right. Hi, Azael. Preemptively warn you. Because I know you get affected by stuff quite badly. Just like I do. I'm not in the greatest of moods at the moment, so... just to give you a heads up. What happened, Huggy? This fucking game happened, Mace. I've had a fucking enough of it, dude. Deviants get under my skin, yeah. Just late game is getting under my skin in general. Go hunt 2 hyper monsters in the arena at the same time. Go hunt 2 monsters in the arena at the same time. It's a Garuga and a Tigrex. Go hunt a deviant. Go hunt a different deviant. Go do a million deviants. Go hunt a deviant with a monster in the arena in it at the same time. I want to complete all the deviant quests, and at the same time I'm like, I should just put the deviant quests in the bin. Because they suck. Exactly the same way I put the anomaly quests in the bin, because they suck. Just don't do the deviants, right? I hate that I keep going. Like, I'm so annoyed. I keep cutting back on what I said I would do in games over and over and over again. It's pissing me off. Look at this. Can restarts gameplay change look fully alive, yeah. You don't need to care about your inventory in the same way. I think it's a good change. For all purposes. I genuinely think that's a good change. But I also don't think you can't say it does just make the game easier, because it does. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's not a bad thing. You come back with your own gear. But it defeats the whole point, though, at that point. Like, this is the thing, right, Mace? If I come back to do this quest with G-rank gear, what am I gonna do on this quest in G-rank? I haven't alleviated the problem, I've just shoved it down the road. And pretended it doesn't exist. Making a Shadowrun character an actual character? Oh yeah? I don't want to win by cheese, though. If I win by cheese, I don't win, as far as I'm concerned. Which is why I don't want people playing Valor Heavy Mogun, because I didn't do anything. Combinable maxes. Four players isn't cheese. Well, for 4 players, you need 4 players, mate. You can't magic 4 players into existence. They need to be there. And I can't always guarantee that. As today has very much proven. Playing solo for 2 hours. Hire some people? Oh yeah, let me just go do that real quick. Why'd you make a PC? You actually gonna play Shadowrun, Zale? Enjoy, Zale. As much as you can. That's not your fault, Dawn. Don't worry about it. My alternative to Deviants. Quadra Monster Quest, 2 monsters in the same time in the arena, Penta Monster Quest, Hyper Devil Joe, Hyper Celtis, Hyper Rajang, 3 Hyper Gypsaros, double Hyper Monster, triple Hyper Monster in the arena, Silver and Gold, Hyper Silver and Gold, Hyper Silver. So much better, right? I didn't mean to set that up, I apologize. It's your quest, Dawn. I mean, I don't know why you want me to look at your set, Mace. I'm not gonna know anything. You're not even in here, I can't even look at it. Oh, look at it, but I'm not gonna understand anything. I don't know any of the range skills. You look ugly. Oh, nice one, I guess. Is that a good range set? I don't know. Oh. If you want to pick Silver in 10, just do it, Dawn. I'm not going to escape regardless, right? Silver Soul's essentially the last thing you did in Gen. I'm amazed you farmed that, man. Because you were playing full solo, right? That must have been a nightmare. Okay, fair enough. Who considers 4U harder than GU? What? Absolutely not. I don't know who's been telling you that, but that's some bullshit. 4U is infinitely easier than GU is, because 4U doesn't have hyper monsters. That's someone's outright telling lies to you, Vongler. Unless the people you're talking to are exclusively playing 140 investigation quests and absolutely nothing else. Which, to be fair, that kind of sounds like the Monster Hunter community. Hello, Heavy Bacon, reignited your GU interest? Good. I'm glad you can play it again. And have that interest. Instead of being kind of like slowly burning out whenever you touch it, right? Investigations. If role players detectives. I mean, they're called guild quests in for you though. Meet. Well, that works. You burn out instantly the moment you boot up GU like a flare. Honestly, I'm starting to feel that, Vungler. I think once I've done the challenge runs that are already in the pot for GU, I don't know if I'll play this game again. To be honest. Arena quests over and over in hopes of clicking with weapons you'd like to try and click. It's mostly wishful thinking. I mean, arena quests aren't necessarily a great way to learn the weapons, but fair enough. Because you can't use the skills you'd want to use for them. But it's also a lot of commitment to build a full ass set, right? For a weapon you don't know that you like yet. Arena quests usually have some like wonky stuff going on. Of course. Of course I can't adjust for straight away. Why wouldn't I? About learning as much as finding yourself willing to learn. And 2 weapons which have that quality for Great Sword and Swax for you through 4U. Wild and Rise, GU's left really underbaked. 8 times of completion for you. Fair enough. Yeah, when you have to learn, like, potentially 6 times as much for a single weapon, that does also put the barrier to entry quite a bit higher, right? Because the 6 styles. I like the G makes you use specific styles because it makes finding a quest. Yeah. Agreed. Late game GU very much just becomes the adept show as well because of that. And that's not enjoyable. Or, sorry, late game generations became the adept show. GU already is the Valor show, so it's kind of irrelevant. But especially late game GU. It's just Valor. Nintendo hardware's so weird. Yep. Who knows, Chisel? Who knows? I saw Pokemon, yeah, very cool. Very, very cool. I bet that was a pain in the butt to try and find. Homero, your quest, if you have any. The game's relentless, yeah. Oh. Homero's quest is fuck this shit. I wish I could take the same option. You're not feeling well, hamburger? Oh. No. I hope you feel better soon. Just realised I have to upgrade all of those weapons as well. Mace, then, your quest, if you want one. In high rank. Or ahead. You cried, Cobro? Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. I very much do. Sanoga's neat. Sanoga's a good monster. It's very fun. Just feels super weird. I can imagine. It's just like the weirdest feeling. I haven't played it in forever, then all of a sudden just playing it again. Let's start in here. Okay. Maybe not. I had to feel it with Rise today. Gone from Unite to Rise. Yeah, that's a hell of a jump. That is a hell of a jump. How was Rise? Rise was fine. It's got a very slow early game, so maybe it's just that. I don't know. You know when you play something, even if you're replaying it and you're playing it over from the beginning again, right? You have a little bit of excitement and a little bit of like you kind of get a little bit like anticipating what's going to happen. You're like, oh, I wonder what's next, or I know this is coming up. I'm looking forward to it, right? And I sort of just feel like empty with that game. I don't get that excitement, and I don't know what it is. I'm hoping maybe it's just like low rank is weird in Rise. Right? So maybe I just need to get through low rank, and then high rank will be a bit better, and then Sunbreak will be a lot better, but I don't know, just it feels so loveless. Does that make sense? There's something about Rise that when I play it, I feel like there's no love in that game. I play Monster Hunter, even Freedom Unite, man. Freedom Unite, and it's like hot garbage fire design sometimes, right? It feels like there's love in that game. When they made it, they loved it. They were happy with what they did. They enjoyed it. They had fun. I feel it with every Monster Hunter game. You know what games I don't feel it with? GU, Rise. That's it. GU and Rise. Even Monster Hunter 1. Man, do I not like Monster Hunter 1, but when I was playing that game, I felt like they cared. Portable Third? Portable Third didn't feel like they didn't love the game. Portable Third felt like they were playing it really safe, right? That's the issue with Portable Third for me. It doesn't feel like they made a game to make Monster Hunter. They just made essentially fan service Monster Hunter. That's what Portable Third is, in my opinion. Their largest audience is in Japan. They make a Japanese village. A very, like, Japanese style final boss. Misty Peaks. I don't feel any love in Rise, man. And I don't really feel any love in GU. And I don't know why. But you may notice, when I'm playing, like when I was playing Freedom Unite, playing through Freedom Unite, a lot of the time I'm like, man, this game sucks, right? But I was still laughing, I was still having fun. I was still pointing out things and being like, man, this game is so good. Like, this bit here, I love this bit. When I play Generations and when I play Rise, I don't do that. I just sort of play them. And that's where it ends. Describe Rise being in the uncanny valley of high effort, beloved game and safe AAA title. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe because it's clean, quote unquote. I don't know what you mean by that, to be honest, Chisholm. You have to elaborate there for me. Now, Portable Third's a weird one, because, like, Portable Third is kind of a situation of why would I play a third-gen game that doesn't have a mechanic I like? And if I want Freedom Unite mechanics, I'd rather just play Freedom Unite. There's nothing wrong with it, it's just it kind of fits in a very unfortunate situation for me. Where it's like, if I want Freedom Unite, I'd rather play Freedom Unite for the nostalgia. And instead of Portable Third, I'd rather just play 3U. Because third gen 3U just has more. I don't have anything against that game, it just falls into a really particular unfortunate spot for me. But Rise and GU, they just feel soulless. Both Rise and GU, maybe it's this, right? MHGU feels like someone took Monster Hunter, chucked in a whole bunch of mechanics that they thought would be fun, and then just went, finish the game. I did what I wanted to do, now finish the game. If that makes sense. It's the whole, like, draw an owl, start with a circle, draw the rest of the fucking owl. Like... Someone came along with Generations, took 4U and went, I want styles. I want weapons that upgrade like this. I want hunter arts. Make the rest of the game. Goodbye. Just leaves. I don't know. I think I'm deranged, man. I'm like reading into something that isn't there to try and explain why I don't like them. An underrated gameplay feature you enjoyed in Freedom Unite is it didn't give prompts. See, I like that, but I like it when it's obvious enough, and I don't feel like a lot of stuff necessarily is sometimes. I would like for that to be an option, though, personally. To be able to turn off those prompts if you wanted to. Because I definitely feel like it allows you to do a little bit more of like a simmy type gameplay, right? If that's what you're into. And it's nice to miss stuff. All the stuff that's usually a charming point in Monster Hunter games, or the animations, the felines, the cute Yomogi stuff, the Monster Hunter map intros. All those things that would have a high point of emotions once where they are usually peak Monster Hunter charm. Exists in Rise, it feels a little distant, sterile, clean delivery to check mark, yeah. That's fair. That's fair. You don't really have any nostalgia towards Locklike? Yeah, no, neither do I. I have nostalgia for Moga from Try, but I can get that from 3U. I don't have any nostalgia towards Locklike because I can never go to Locklike, so... It's hard to have nostalgia for a place you've never been to. Weird, that one. But like, I will always remember my first Sword and Shield Legiacrus killer try. For the rest of my life, I will remember that. Maybe like this, if you buy an American muscle car, you get a raw, powerful car, maybe have some weird perks or forwards, but it's built with passion, care. Rise, on the other hand, is like a clean car made with the intent in mind to do everything perfectly while losing the passion. It's mechanical, yeah. Like it was a calculated mechanical decision, rather than... Let's build this thing, because it'll be fun. I get what you mean. Now, yeah. Exactly 5 minutes when you first check it out. Best part about it is when barrels glitched out, you send the Palicos and Palamutes out invisible submarines. That was really good, yeah. Looked like it was a comfy hub to hang out. With a few like-minded players, it was nice. Yeah. I'm sure it was. I will never find out. Three might not be your favorite, but it's still quite good for your first one, yeah. I genuinely think just 3U, 4U, and World. If I could just switch between playing those 3 Monster Hunters for the rest of forever, maybe chuck in an occasional Freedom Unite once every 10 years, when I forgot how bad the pain was. Or something great. playing the new Monster Hunter games when they come out. That would be good for me. But Freedom Unite, GU, Rise, Portable Thirds. Try any other Monster Hunter games. I can't make a habit of playing regularly. Hey! Dustin with the raid, thank you. I apologise, everyone, if you come into what is a little bit more of a downhearted stream than you might be used to from myself. It's good to have you all here. Hey, Gio. Giost. Welcome. Good to have you. I hope you're doing well. I hope you enjoyed Dustin's stream. How was your stream, Dustin? It's always a pleasure to have you. Downhearted, what's up? I've just had enough of, like, maybe Monster Hunter? I don't know. Not Monster Hunter as a whole, but I've had enough of not free you, for you, and world. I'm so done with this game, man. Feeling the burnout? I don't feel burnt out, me. I know what burnout feels like. I don't feel burnt out. I feel... This is the worst metaphor, okay? Stick with me, right? I feel like I am playing. No, I'm sitting in a kitchen eating dry-ass biscuits while I have a full plate of delicious-ass chocolate cake right in front of me, right? And I'm just sitting there eating dry-ass biscuits over and over again. The cake's right there. I could eat the cake. What am I doing? Biscuits. Just eat the cake. Nope. I'm gonna pop another biscuit in my mouth. You made the character because you wanted to, and maybe a backup for your other character in a Wednesday game. Cool. Nice. Are the biscuits no? They're dry. They're nasty. They're horrible. Well done, Caradas. Well done. Problem is the way you play them. Playing every weapon, farming every weapon makes it huge stronger at work. That's true. But for that, I would need to remove the weapon request chisel. Right? At which point that removes a massive amount of the interactiveness of the stream. Which doesn't have to be there, but it's at least, like... I know it's enjoyable for some people, so I don't want to take that away. The only other thing I can do is, like, pick all of the weapons that I don't mind playing in a game, and then random which ones I do, right? I mean, you can use whatever you want. Insert food you don't like, insert food you like, beep. Just shrink down your weapon selection to raw status weapons, but then I might as well just not play dual blades. Rip dual blades. Sword and shield I could use like exclusively poison if I want a solo quest. Because paralysis ain't gonna do shit while I'm playing with myself, right? Hey, Fostria. Gen Rajang AI is really annoying. He can be very frustrating, yeah. I fought Freedom Unite Gen, like Rajang, recently. This guy ain't that bad. You're always gonna pretend it's always exciting to be playing the same game over and over, yeah. I genuinely do enjoy playing Monster Hunter when I start new save files, though. Like, genuinely, I have a lot of fun. Anytime I restart 4U or 3U, I get genuinely giddy. Yesterday on World, when I was starting a new save file, I was the happiest boy on the planet for a few seconds, right? And then also when the Anjanath thing happened. And I was nearly crying with laughter. That was pretty top tier. That's a pickle. Oh, this quest is to kill a pickle. 3 times per game. The question is it 3 types plus dual blades? Because I always want dual blades there. That's my safety option for when stuff gets too difficult. I suppose I could do that. Maybe I'll do that for Rise. And for the rest of GU. Right. Over 3 types the community could vote on a poll? Yeah, that's a good idea. I like that idea. That's a good idea, Chisel. Good funkin'. And that way I can actually build elemental weapons for everything I play as well. Instead of having to pick specifically raw and status stuff in order to have to build less weapons. Which is what I currently do. Like in Rise. Longsword is one of the weapons, right? I specifically chose to build less of them. I didn't build elemental. Same with Lance and Gun Lance. The only thing I am afraid with that, though, is we might just play the same 4 weapons constantly. Like Charge Blade, Longsword, Dual Blades, and maybe Hammer. Just forever for the rest of time. Which is a little bit awkward. Things need to dial down, you just focus on other things. Yeah, I mean, that's why I don't stream Monster Hunter every day of the week, right? Because I had that issue before, because I used to play every day of the week. Oh, I missed. No, that doesn't solve the problem, Mace, because I still need to build all the weapons at that point, right? Just in case. Because I still have to build all the weapons for when it comes up for the next week, so the issue's still there. Oh, good idea. Yeah, you know what? Good point, Chisel. Yeah, good funkin', Chisel. Dude, you're saving me butt here, man. Good ideas, good ideas. Rotate them for low, high, and G. Well, I mean, if I'm just doing it for... if I'm just doing it for one game and I'm only building 4 weapons, so I'm only building 20 weapons, right, at that point, 4 times 5 because of elements, I'd get through that game really quickly. That's really easy. For example, in Rise at the moment, my plan was to build 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 27, 32 weapons. So I'd crack 12 weapons off that list. Which is a lot. That's a lot of weapons to cut off what you're building from. How was it? To take the kind answer, I think Rise's early game is just very slow. And that's the issue, potentially. Take the spaceman to decrease the workload, fill it up again. I mean, it's still less. But no, I wouldn't, like, depending on the weapon, right, Chisel? Hammer, I only really need to build, like, 2 hammers. I haven't played enough of Rise to form an opinion on it yet. It's low rank, it's early game. It's low rank and it's early game, right? Not much happens. I did enjoy the old, like, stereotypical early game Monster Hunter run around, collect resources, explore the map, though. That was nice. So, it's just a very slow start. That's just Monster Hunter. Definitely see that system when you play Unite or older games in general, yeah. I think we're gonna do that for Rise, Jizzle. Honestly. And I think we're gonna do it for GU as well. When we get to G rank. For the current state where we are in high rank, we're gonna keep using all of the weapons, because I've already built all the bastards. But yeah. So sad to hear the impact so far has been lukewarm, yeah. Game's much more replayable. I'd get through them quicker as well. Which is nice, because it means I get to go into, like, the burnout can't build up for a single game. As I've explained that before, I don't really get burnt out as Monster Hunter as a whole. I get burnt out of individual games. Oh god. And it's actually, you know, we've already done it in Frontier. And I would say it made Frontier a much more enjoyable experience to just play a few weapons. Just 2 at the current moment. That has made Frontier a grand old time for me. Because I can really master those 2 weapons. Why did they make that move trick you in this game? Different all of the Monster Hunters are. Easy to burn out on all of them. Yeah, exactly. It's such a good, like, plus point for the series to be able to say, I played For You for 200 hours, I got burnt out on it, and then I started immediately playing For You and I felt like a giddy child again, right? That's a really nice thing to be able to say. You guys know more about set building than me, right? And just generally like weapon balance at all. Thank you. Insect Glaive. Is that weapon reasonable to play raw in most games? Or like, or status, I should say? Or is that a dum-dum? Is Insect Glaive reasonable raw / status? Or is that an elemental boy? Because to me it always has made sense to be an elemental boy. I wish I could be like you, Rachel. I honestly do. I am extremely jealous of your ability to just hard focus that game and love it. Status is fine? Okay, cool. Is fine. Well, it's as good as Longsword with Raw. Cool. Thank you. Because that can cut down on the old pain. You do Raw and status. Use Blast and Poison Insect Glaives. That's cool. Can't imagine for playing that long. No, if I played a game for 1,000 hours without like taking heavy breaks, which is what I've done with World, massively long breaks, I would lose my mind. Because I got 1,300 hours as well. You have the baggage and expectations. I mean, you say that though, Rachel, right? But Crimson Gunner, who's also always my example when I come to this sort of discussion, Crimson Gunner's first game was Monster Hunter World. And they hated it. They didn't hate it, but they did not enjoy it. But they really liked the concept. And went back and played the other games and likes all of the other games more. So... You did the same thing, me? Yeah, so... Freedom Unite's my first game, and I'm still like... Would I play that? I like Chisel's idea. We're gonna do Chisel's idea. Good idea, Chisel. Thank you. For the help. You love grinding games that have no end to them? Yeah, that's a big help. What's that? It stays refreshing to shape the experience so much? Yeah. Did you time out on Rusted Giraffe, Russ? The old timeout. World map design sucked, in your opinion? Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? World map design, I think, is one of my favorites. It's wild. It definitely had problems. Even it being one of my favorites, it had massive problems. Of which clutter is one of them. I love the map design in that game. Fifth gen and third gen definitely seem to be the two that people could just not agree on. which I find very amusing. That's probably the most polished. I think so. Man, you know what I already miss from World? Retroactively, or like proactively? Miss from Monster Hunter World in every other game. It's when you have the little special animation when you carve a rare drop. I love that detail. I love that detail, man. It's so good. It makes it so special for me. I want that back. I don't know why they got rid of that in Rise. That was an adorable little detail. I feel like burnout may happen when you lack goals to reach or the grind becomes stale. Yeah, that's fair. I think that's the problem with GU, is that it's stale for me. Which is why I'm going to ditch the Deviant quests. I can't do the Deviant quests. They're making me wish I didn't exist. I'll help other people do their Deviant quests, but I'm not going to do them. They are miserable. For you, simply the best, GeoGhost? It's a good one. It's up there. For You, World, and Free You are so, like, 5 points away from each other. Looks the plan to craft certain deviant weapons. I've already crafted them, Mace. They're done. I have 2 deviant weapons, they're maxed out. Alright, we're gonna do a poll. At poll. 'Get that poll going. Maybe do the 3-quarter weapon roll for I'm gonna chisel. I'm gonna. You can join GeoGhost as long as you are fine to downgrade all of your gear to high rank. You don't need to leave the lobby, Mace. Just the space, dude. You can leave the lobby if you want to go, but you don't need to. Your quest, by the way, Dawn. And I will warn you, just in case you don't want to, like, join right now, I do only have 20 minutes left on the stream. So, maybe keep that in mind. In Rise and Sunbreak for the full game. Four weapons total. We're gonna do Silverwind 10. Do you want me to post it? The number of weapons per playthrough is best. In my personal opinion, I think using your main weapon and potentially up to like 1 or 2 others is best. You don't have it? Cool. Because you always have your main weapon to fall back on. It depends what you want to do. Like, if you want to master a weapon, play exclusively one weapon, right? Just play one weapon. I think it's good to have your main weapon and then maybe one or two others, just to give yourself a little bit of fresher. If you're struggling with a certain monster, just to see, like, is this monster a struggle because of this weapon, etc., etc. Blah, 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 blah. Right. Research and Elder are banned. Yeah, I think they're both in thingy, right? They're both in G... Don't know. Whoops. 3 swords and shields. 4 would be dual blades, 5 would be hammer, right? 4 hammer, 5 lance, spell it rightly, help me. 6 lance, gun lance, 7 lance, gun lance, there's switch axe, which I wholeheartedly support people voting for, because it's fun as hell in that game. Charge blades, 9. That was my one shining light of GU. Actually, Dustin, my one shining light in GU when I in Rise when I played it earlier. Man, the switch axe was fun. That weapon was really enjoyable to play. Oh. Okay. Think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you go. Poll is up. Obviously, that poll will only last until tomorrow. Oh, your experience with Switch Axe has always been very meh. For me, Dustin, Switch Axe is not good until 5th gen. Azeroth X is G rank, yeah. If it's X or Y's, it's G rank. As soon as 5th gen rolls around, Switch Axe just explodes into a wonderful weapon. Wrath S is good, Geo. And I love the hell out of it at that point. It really just becomes such a fun weapon. Insect Glaive has the most votes so far. What the hell is that? Switch Axe is also the speedrunner weapon of choice? No idea, might be. Tried to make it in Portable 3rd, but was like, this is it. Yeah. Yeah, in 3rd gen, it's particularly rough. In 4th gen, it gets a little bit nicer. But in 5th gen, oh man. Like, the combos, it swings, it jumps, it smashes. It blows up. You stab yourself into the monster's face and just blow up right in its mouth. It's really enjoyable. You know what also got really fun in 5th gen? Charge Blade. It did, yeah. Charge Blade got a lot more enjoyable in 5th gen, in my opinion. The sword charge really adds, like, it's such a small little thing, right? But that sword charge makes that weapon so much more enjoyable. Don't know why. You coming, Gio? Just to check. Yeah, there you go. Let me just make sure that you have... Yeah, your defense is reasonable. You're not gonna get exploded instantly. You'll be fine. Hopefully. I mean, it's Silverwind, so you'll probably get exploded instantly anyway, because the rest of us will. Silverwind 10 is gonna blow up anyone instantly. It doesn't really matter what you got. If it's in high rank. Let me change this, by the way. Please speak for below which weapons you would like to see me play. The top 3 weapons will be played in Rise and Sunbreak. There we go. Just reword that to not make it sound like everyone can just pick 3 weapons. Pick everything you'd like to see. Because some people might want to see more than just 3. Whoops. I just took everything. I'm so sorry. You love the Toro opening for no reason. Didn't you just say you were tired, Mace? Go back to... You were gonna go to sleep. Don't start playing Toa. Moss uses Charge Blade. Moss is a mad man, though, right? If I'm not mistaken, Moss is, like, crazy good. The amount of effort they put in is ludicrous. Because he beat Green's world record in World, which is not easy to do if you are a mortal person. Green lives Monster Hunter Worlds. It's like a constant dance in 5th gen. Insanely versatile. Yeah. I really like Charge Blade in World. I didn't enjoy it as much in Rise when I played it. Was the first to get a sub 1 in Rise and then the mid 220 odd in World, yeah. Yeah, he wasn't the first to get the sub 230 in World, but he did beat Green, which is... Green puts in a lot of effort into that run, so it's amazing. You return to the title screen? Ah, okay. Fair enough. Yeah, it does just start screaming at you at that point. Hey, Bean. Welcome. Good to see you. I need to instantly accuse you. I mean, it is you, Mace. You do have a habit, right? Of saying that you're gonna go to bed and then just not doing that. It's a trend. Didn't enjoy it that much in Rise, but still more than any other weapon. Fair enough. You think scared Zhao in some regards when he was doing his own runs of World? Green? Or Moss? I love Green, man. Green and Moss. Oh, okay, fair enough. I love Green to death. Whenever Green shows up when I'm doing a World run, I know it's going to be a fun run. Because Green's just going to mention a whole bunch of random, tiny, like, half-second time saves that no one in the world has ever heard of. And will watch you play, like, actively watch the stream and just be like, I think that's a 0.2-second time save what you just did there. And it's like, you are precious and I love you. Surprisingly, you didn't touch it in Genu. I don't think that's surprising, Chisel. Do you happen to know, Rachel, by the way? I don't know if you watch Bagel frequently. Do you happen to know if Bagel's still trying to get a sub 230? In Worlds? Because I really hope so. I really want Bagel to achieve that. Because that's such like an important milestone. It's a lot of work and it's going to be extremely hard, but I would love for Bagel to do that. That would feel so good. The same way I need to get my sub 250 at some point. He's not been doing it for a few months. Oh, okay. That's a shame, but hey, as long as Bagel's having fun. I can understand the demoralization potentially that might have come of really struggling to beat that record and then having Green reduce the like world records just absolutely into the floor by like 5 minutes in a matter of a few months when Green's been struggling to get below sub 230. Not saying that's what's gone on, but I could definitely understand if that's been a factor. He's doing world randomizer speedruns for charity. Oh, he's doing it for charity, is he? Oh. I don't even know what that is, face. I assume a website. Hey! Young Finch. Oh, Finch. Nice name. Welcome. He's mostly playing other things, looking for a new speedrun game. Cool. I respect that. I get that bit, base. Is it user submitted? Is it going off average people's playtime? Does it go off achievements? Does it go off of all quest completion? Purely what you need in order to finish the story? You don't know all that? Exactly. Because if I submitted how long it's going to take for me to complete GU, the time would very quickly be shot up, right? Is it solo? Is it multiplayer? If you get multiplayer in GU, you will blitz to the end of the game. If you get multiplayer in Freedom Unite, it will help you not suffer. That's the difference. On Destiny 2, mostly noticed because you lurk in your stream. You're going to bed and he's one of your more consistent streamers that you watch. Fair enough. I appreciate the knowledge. I like Bagel. Bagel's cool. Oh, that's unfortunate. What's my hunter rank? Oh, I don't know. 100 and something. Sad. We can get another try tomorrow, Dawn. 163. However, that is me done for today. Thank you very much for joining me. I'm sorry that it's been a little bit down at some points today. And that GU got to me. I do apologize for the the loss of my patience. Multiple points. I hope you enjoyed nonetheless. We have the little when vote there for you. When vote? When? You can see the schedule when I'm live. Tomorrow will be more Rise, more GU. Also, speaking of Rise, we have a poll up in the Discord server at the moment on that little link there for you to vote on what weapons I will use in said Rise. As we're not going to play through all the weapons, because it is a lot. So, I hope you enjoy whatever you find yourself doing for the rest of the day. Until ever I catch you next time, have a good one. Toodaloo.